So last year, I lost all my grapes to either powdery mildew or rats. Ended up harvesting 0 grapes. This year, I fought against the powdery mildew with homemade organic spray, used protection bag to keep the rats out. Just in a few months, my hard work paid me back with just way too many grapes. I desperately need a way to preserve all my harvest. So I thought of raisin, but I have no equipment, no recipe. All I have is the big sun out there. Would it work? It worked great. Stay on to find out how I did it. So here is my grade A grapes. So for the grade A ones, I will just eat them fresh. And look how nice they are. Beautiful, big grapes, ready for consumption. Grade B also pretty good, but some were broken either by the animals or powder mildew because they were, in some weird place. I couldn't spray them well, or I couldn't really put a bag on it. Unfortunately, they got downgraded to grade B, but they're pretty good for raisin, so I will dry them to make them into raisin. Unfortunately, I still have some low-grade grapes like this one. They'll turn purple, but small, covered with powder mildew. Even I try to spray them as well as I can, I still get something like this. Totally undeveloped. So let's compare these two. The one on the left is well spread with my homemade green organics solution. The right side, when they get disease, they just do whatever they can. I mean, this is what they end up with. I can't do anything to help. Okay, I have left my thermometer in the sun, and you can see it's, oh my goodness, 117 degrees, still rising. It's pretty hot here, and that's why my grapes got dried pretty well. You can see here. So this is my filming stage, taking time lapse of drying the grapes. So you have 2 cell phone running continuously, taking photos every 1 minute. And this is the second one. As you can see, every time that takes photo, it will turn on the flash. As you probably have noticed, I pulled every single grape off its vine, and those grapes did dry out surprisingly fast, just in about 4 days. Since I had also harvested green grapes from my backyard, I did an experiment of drying under direct sun versus indirect sun, hoping that the indirect method would help retain its beautiful green color at a cost of longer processing time, about twice as much. Here is dried under indirect sun, and this is direct sun. Unfortunately, all the beautiful color that retained by the indirect sun just went away. As you can see, you can't tell the difference between these two just by color. It's not worth spending so much more time drying the grapes under the sun to retain the color. As you can see, the color just didn't stay. The raisin dried by indirect sun seem to be a little bit bigger and soft. I think that's easy to understand as it's not as dried as hard as the other guys. Kind of like a little solid stuff. If you don't get it from just visually inspecting them, here it is. And alright, these are the 3 major stages of drying out your grapes. As you can see, the left one, it is a little over dried. The middle was the best. The right one, and not yet ready. So when the grape is being dried in the sun, its sugar is also being caramelized into this very unique raisin flavor, which is totally different from its fresh taste. Oh, so good. So this is what I really like about the raisin. Very intense, sweet of course, and a very unique flavor. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you can also produce your own raisin from your organic backyard grapes. Bye!